Yo, people are haters, bro. And it's people that are, I don't want to say close, but more likely than not, it's the people that you already know. I have a quick story that I want to tell. And I just remembered this as I was just like making my tea and shit. But like as a kid, right? Throughout school, I was very, very like adamant on getting good grades, mostly so that like, I wanted good grades for myself, but my parents were like really on me to get good grades. They didn't really play that shit. And I couldn't really come home with like a certain level of grades, right? So I was like extra hard on myself to make sure that when I bring home my report card, they wouldn't be ready to rock me type shit. I'm being dramatic, but still. I was really on it with that. Ninth grade, I'm taking living environment, which is basically biology. And I remember we had one test. Now, this was like 11 years ago now at this point, which is kind of insane. 10, 11 years ago. But I remember my teacher, we had a test. I did bad on the test. And she was really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out Miss Charles. But, I did bad on the test, and I was like, damn, like, this shit really sucks. Yo, Miss Charles, next test, I'm finna get 100 on this shit. Right? And I told her this. I straight up told her this shit. And lo and behold, the next test comes around. And the topics on it, I studied like hell for that shit. And the topics were on shit that I was familiar with, because we were talking about like pancreas and endocrine system. And I'm been a diabetic for about around the same time, like 12 to 13 years. So in my journey of learning the shit, learning actually what diabetes is and what the pancreas does and what the gallbladder does and what the kidneys do for real and all that shit, I was really on it. So we took the test, and I really, I knew I aced it. Like, I knew I did a good job on the test. But even still, I was still like, maybe this is wrong, and I was like over-analyzing it because I told her I was gonna get 100. So if I didn't, I really would have felt like, damn, what the fuck? I'm just chatting. Week passes, or however many days pass, right? She grades all the tests. She stops the class. She's like, yo, class, I gotta tell y'all something, right? She points at me. She points me out. And in this moment, I'm just like, oh, damn, like, why are you centering me out? But I understand why she did it. And I'm very grateful to her that she did that, because it allowed me to have a further perspective in this present moment. Just in the same regard. But she kind of singled me out, and she was like, yo, he did bad on the last test. I don't know if she necessarily said that, but he was like, yo, he didn't do that good on the last test. He told me straight up, like, you know what, Miss Charles? I'm gonna get a damn 100 on this next test. Lo and behold, I got the 100 on this shit. Right? And the one thing I specifically remember is, like, 95% of my classmates was just on some real weird hating shit. And it was just like, damn, like, I'm dead ass nice to every single one of y'all. Like, and I felt good knowing that I actually got the 100 on the test, because it's like, alright, like, I'm using my actual life experiences to help me out in school, which is some shit that I felt like, you take like a trig test or like a pre-calc test, it's like, you don't use that shit in real life, but here I am with a broken pancreas, I'm using this shit on my test, and I'm getting 100, I'm like, yo, I bet. But that shit, that ass showed me, like, it really might be the people that you know, because they was not trying to hear that shit. They was not trying to hear that shit. I feel like there's this mentality in school of like, if you were trying hard to get good grades, you're just a tryhard, and that was it. And yeah, like, I felt worse that she announced that to the whole class, and just I felt awkward and I felt weird, because it's like, niggas wasn't trying to show off nothing. Like, here I am in a moment where I actually am proud of my accomplishments, and that's the big thing. Like, you have an accomplishment that you're proud of, you know what I'm saying? You can't expect anybody else to be proud of that shit. And if anything, you gotta just hold your accomplishments to you, and that's it. Because after she told that story, I just vividly remember, like, the energy of the classroom kind of just drained, and it was just like, oh, she's like kind of like a vibe of like she's doing too much. I don't know, bro. Shit was mad weird. But I think of that just to say, like, now, you know what I'm saying, far removed from school and shit, I'm in life, I'm in it for real. And a lot of the people that I went to high school with, not to say I keep up with every day, but we're on social media, we're on different platforms and whatnot. And it's clear to me that niggas, like, it's really the people that you know. Whether they might be holding you back, they might not be helping you move up, they might be, you know what I'm saying, just haters, just bad energy to be around. I think the biggest thing is to put yourself around people that are like-minded, and in that way, really support the shit that you want to do, you know what I'm saying, and not even just support the shit that you want to do, but, like, help, and, like, actually share that mindset of, like, growing and helping and assisting and motivating, you know what I'm saying, because it's really hard to, like, really be motivated to do shit when it's like, damn, like, I just accomplished this big thing, I got this 100 on this test that I really wanted to get 100 on, just so I could, like, because I told her I was gonna get 100 on it, so, you know what I'm saying, I'm not saying, like, test grades are, most important, and school is the ultra most important shit in the world. But it's like, damn, I had an accomplishment, I had a goal, I achieved my goal, and I received hate from it. Hate is extreme, but I didn't receive, like, there was a 5% of the class that was probably like, oh, that's what's up, yeah, good shit, Makai, like, you know what I'm saying? The rest of the class was not trying to hear that shit. And that just sucks. That absolutely sucks because it's like, this shit is so much easier together. This shit is a lot easier if we all just kind of held each other up instead of it being like a, oh damn, like, oh, why she gotta point him out, why she gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't thought about this shit in easily a decade. Literally just randomly watching shit, I thought about it like, damn, like, that shit really happened. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. It sucks that there's this mentality. I hope, to the YNs out there, I hope y'all kind of vetted this mentality of like, if you're trying to do good in school, or if you're trying to get good grades, or if you focused on getting good grades, that you're a try-hard and, you know what I'm saying, you have no social life, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro. Do what you gotta do, cut out that noise. That'd be the main shit. Cut out that noise, and the only way you're gonna cut out that noise truthfully, the only way you're gonna cut out that noise truthfully is if you put yourself around people that love and support what you do. Otherwise, you're kinda on a dead mission. If this helps, let's toast up. I mean, I got my ginger tea. It's really a damn shame because it's like, you know, like, I'm a competitive person, right? But I've had to hear similar situations. I've had, oh, you know, she did good on this test, he did good on this test, on shit that I did bad on. But I never receive it as like, oh, they're ODing, they're a tryhard, they're better than me, they're this, they're that. Like, I don't know why that mentality comes in. It's a damn shame because if it was really just on some straight 100% support, yo, we'd all be up. Like, my whole graduating class would be up as fuck right now. But I don't know, niggas just kind of just, you know, everybody in their own world type shit. Yo, find you some support. Find you some people that love to hear about your accomplishment. I got another story. Fuck it, I got another damn story. I just thought about it. I just thought about this. I have another story. College, right? Same shit, bro. Same shit. I'm not gonna name no names, right? Preach, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Math test, boom, finite math. The easiest math class you probably ever taken in any college. Finite math. This shit is integers and numbers and algebra. Basic algebra. Literally, all you have to do is just go to class. He literally gives you a study guide that has every single question that'll be on the test, on the study guide. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You get 100 on that study guide, it's almost a guarantee you'll get at least a 90 on the test, bro. Maybe he might up the numbers here and there, whatever. First year of college, bro. Me and my friend at the time, we had the same math teacher. He's struggling. I don't want to say I wasn't struggling because math was never really like my sweet spot. But if I studied enough, you know, I'd be Gucci. Excuse me. We have a test, right? We have a test, and like I said, the teacher gives you he gives you office hours. He literally has a study guide for the entire test. Like anything that's gonna be on the test is on the study guide. So if you have any questions about it, you can literally just ask the professor, bro. And he would deadass say, like, my intention is not to make this class. Like, if you just come to class, you're gonna pass the class. You know what I'm saying? If you need extra help, the extra help is there. If you got, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then we all in a stage where we're, you know, we gotta be accountable for our own selves. So boom, I'm getting a little off top. This video's already long, but just bear with me. I'm almost done. Take the test. Boom, 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 boom. Knock that shit the fuck out. That test was light cheese, right? Get the results back. Probably got like a 90 something on it. I don't think I got no. But I got a good ass grade on it. Grade that I was so proud of to the point where I hung it up because I was like one of my first tests that I took in college. So I hung that shit up. I'm like, yo, I bet, like, yo, we passing shit. Like, we gonna be doing this shit. And my friend at the time, feel me, comes in my room, sees the test hung up, and automatically sees it. You know what I'm saying? He took the same exact test, and he was just started like that shit. It's like seeing the grade that I got on it, you know, took energy away from him. Like, he just got so negative seeing that shit. And it kind of makes sense, like, you know, shit, the way shit plays out, everything kind of makes sense, right? When you see people really show their cards, you know what I'm saying? You don't realize it until probably way after, but niggas always show their cards, bro. Yeah, he got a lower score on the test, and he didn't like the fact that I hung up my test, even though it wasn't his room. You come in my room, you see my test, and now you're mad at me for getting a grade on the test that we both took with the same professor. I didn't have no, feel me, I ain't get no extra time, no extra help, no nothing, no extra resources, none of that, bro. All in my message, like, niggas will really, like, try to friend you up or try to be on some, like, yeah, like, that's my friend. But when it comes down to support niggas and really, you know what I'm saying? Like, either support or just, you know, because if you got a lower grade on the shit, like, bro, it's help. You could ask for help. You could ask for, you know, questions that you could ask. Like, I don't know. But why is your first thing to be on some hate and shit, bro? Like, that shit is super day room to me. And it kind of goes back to the story with Miss Charles. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas would really be like, yo, people don't want to hear your accomplishments for real. So you gotta really use that shit as motivation. That's really my main message here. Use your accomplishments as motivation for yourself and for those, you know what I'm saying, that's waiting around seeing what you're trying to do. Keep them mad. keep them niggas mad as fuck. Because niggas is out here born mad and they will die mad. You know what I'm saying? And if that's not you, don't let that be you. You know what I mean? Because somebody do something better than me. I already know that I'm not the best at everything. And there's always somebody out there that's going to be better at something than I am. So why hate? Why not try to know what that person knows? Why not try to, you know what I'm saying, socialize and not be antisocial and weird and like, feel me? Like actually be on some, you know, trying to build. Like, let's build something. You know what I'm saying? That's not everybody. So if you young and you watching this, you still in school, yo, get them grades up. Get them grades up. Get them grades up. Get them grades up. Because nobody's going to be doing this shit besides you. Nobody's going to be filling out the college applications or jobs or, feel me? Nobody's going to do that shit besides you. Fuck what anybody else has to say. If niggas want to call you a tryhard, kick rocks. Niggas want to say you're doing too much, kick rocks. Niggas want to say you got no social life, still need a social life. But tell them to kick rocks. You know what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? So put yourself around support. Put yourself around support. Excuse me. Put yourself around support and watch the fucking magic happen. I'm about to go blaze a spliff right now. I love y'all. Thank you for watching this whole video. I know it's been a couple days since my last vid, but I really just had to explain this because it was just on my mind throughout the day, and you know it sucks, but that shit was like mad long ago, so I feel like, you know, it helped me, so I hope it helps you listening to it, and if it didn't, let me know what I can do better. It's always something. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Woo! Cut!